Yeah, guys, you guys are reading this title right. Rift Maker Ezreal. It's a thing. It's a thing. I saw some Chinese ADC players building it. I heard that this build is very common over there, so I was like, okay, I want to give this a try. You guys know me. I love playing Ezreal. Ezreal's one of my favorite ADCs. I was like, okay, I have to give this build a try and let you guys know my thoughts. So with the items you're gonna want to go is Man Immune. And then the next item is actually you want to go Trinity, but personally for me, I love Iceborne Gauntlet. Like I just love Iceborne Gauntlet. I love building it in any situation. Um, but it's really just up to you if you want to go Trinity or Iceborne Gauntlet. I do think Trinity does a lot more damage for sure, especially, and I think it pairs with the Riftmaker a lot better than um, the Iceborne Gauntlet does because you're gonna have a lot more attack speed Trinity Force, but I just personally like Iceborne Gauntlet a lot better. Next up is going to be Stasis or QSS. It really depends on the enemy's comp. Then Riftmaker Third. Riftmaker Third is when you're going to be building this item and really getting the benefits of it. After that, you're going to want to go Blade of the Rune King and I'll just Grudge. Now, personally, it really just depends on the enemy's comp. In the gameplay, you're going to see I am against a Soraka, so I was going for Mortar Reminder instead of Grudge. Now, for the runes, you're going to want to run Conqueror, Hunter Vampirism, Adaptive Carapace, and Mana Flowband. But with the Ezreals in China, if you want to know what runes they run for it, they go Kraken Slayer, Brutal, and Nullifying Orb. That's going to be their rune setup for this build. But personally, me, I really love going Conqueror, Hunter Vampirism for ranked, and I mean Nullifying Orb's obviously fine, and Mana Flowband. But yeah, those are the runes that they go if you guys want to do that, but these are the runes I like to run. And for the spells, you're going to want to go Barrier and Flash. So anyways, guys, this gameplay was an interesting one. So I hope you guys do enjoy the video. With that being said, let's hop right on into the gameplay. Alright guys, I am doing post commentary again, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure what's going on with my microphone, but yeah, I'm having audio issues. So if there was a little bit of audio issues in the intro a little bit, and I'm pretty sure it should be fine now. I don't know what's going on with it, but yeah, I'm gonna be trying to fix it. Anyways, so I found this build from watching some Chinese gameplay, some Chinese ADC gameplay, and I was like, okay, this seems quite interesting, and I kind of want to use it. And yeah, so I decided to give it a shot, and it feels all right. It feels all right. I think that the Riftmaker build definitely is an item that you can go, and it's situational. It's definitely situational. So you want to make sure you build it into the right enemy compositions to where you could get the most value with it. And yeah, now I think that it doesn't necessarily matter what you actually go on Ezreal, because if you get fed with him and if you are good at him, you're gonna win anyways. Like building Riftmaker Third, instead of going either like an armor pen item or Bork, it's not gonna cost you the game. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it does not truly matter. But if you want to have some fun and you want to try different things like me, then definitely give this build a shot, because it is a lot of fun. And yeah, so in this lane, guys, we are getting smacked by this MF Soraka, and honestly, the lane was played pretty poorly, like from the start. I mean, it's obviously solo queue, so the problem is MF is stronger than me early game, and Soraka is stronger than Lulu in lane. So it's like just two L's back to back. So right here, I'm really trying to get value out of my barrier, and I'm feeling extremely pressured right now, because as Ezreal, I do not really want to die in the early game, because I'm already weak as it is. I don't want to make myself much weaker. So right here, I'm just waiting for this next wave. I'm like, oh god, please don't die here. Please don't die here. But in this lane, basically, we should have just stayed healthy. I mean, we just lost a lot of our health, which was a big problem. But right here, I cleared this wave, and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to reset. I can't stay anymore. Every single second that I stay on the map with this HP, I mean, I'm basically risking death. So, yeah, we don't want to die. We don't want to die. Especially if some of you guys are psychopaths and like to run champion, then you definitely don't want to die there, right? So yeah, also in the intro, I kind of was showing that like for the runes, that I had mana flow band on the last rune page, which is so the Chinese ADCs, they actually, a lot of them go Sweet Tooth as well. But the thing is there's no reason honestly to go Sweet Tooth in ranked. If you're playing Ezreal against really good people, then yes, Sweet Tooth would be nice. Like for example, in this game, like it's not like I'm playing against a super talented bot lane here, but like honestly, Sweet Tooth wouldn't have been bad because like of how hard I was getting pressured. Dude, I could not believe for the life of me that Soraka lived. Like that is crazy that the Soraka survived my Q. Like it is crazy. Like I know Soraka ulted, but like the Soraka should have died before even ulting. Like I just could not believe that. Yeah, I was just shocked. I was truly shocked. But yeah, anyways. So you could go Sweet Tooth against lanes that are super tough, like this one for example. But I actually really like Hunter Genius, and I forgot to say that in the runes part of the intro. But yeah, I actually do go Hunter Genius, and it's really nice because you get your abilities up a lot faster. And so yeah, so right here we're just shoving another wave. I really want to reset because I have golds for my mana immune. I really want to start stacking it. But I do want to kind of take a plate since the MF and Soraka were low. Taking a plate here is a pretty nice chunk of gold. I mean, 75 gold each for the Lulu and I is not bad at all. So as you see, we're clearing one set of minions right here, getting ready to reset. Boom. We're resetting right now, and now I can pick up the mana immune and start stacking my mana immune and get it to mirror mana as quick as possible, because that's always good. And if you guys are curious what a good time frame is to complete the mana immune into mirror mana, is around 8 to 8:30. Okay, so either 8 to 8:30 is good in a game to complete it. If you complete it later than that, that means you just haven't been using your abilities. And by the way, I often forget to stack my mirror mana as well. So yeah, if you guys forget, it's cool, but just know if you are doing it effectively and efficiently, then you should finish it around 8 minutes. So right here, I'm just playing the poke game, but it kind of feels bad because Soraka can just heal the MF anyway, so I don't feel super motivated to even land any poke on the MF. So right here, I'm just going to the bush part and just clearing the minions, looking for some extra poke. I do have my ultimate up, and I could tell by the way their bot lane's posturing is that they are trying to go for this this Infernal Dragon. And right here, it's like, it's very hard because since we don't have our jungler nor our top laner, there's really nothing to do here. I mean, I ult, but I think the Yasuo wind wall blocked it. But I want you guys to see right here, I keep poking this MF, and I come over, and we're still looking to punish these guys as hard as possible. I flash, my Q landed on the Soraka, and we are able to get both these kills, which is huge. Now I get 2 stacks of my Hunter Vampirism, which is really, really amazing. So we lost out on the Infernal, but we answered right back. We hopped right onto the Soraka and the MF. And the reason we were able to do that is because of how much poke I was throwing their way. Like, so much. I mean, I was poking the Soraka the entire time they were going for that dragon. So once they disengaged and they separated from their teammates, I mean, they were just easy pickings right there. And yeah, it was beautiful. It was really beautiful to pick up both those kills. And as you can see, I have my Sheen, I have my Executioners, I got my Man Immune. Like, I'm feeling very powerful right now. I mean, I could literally wipe this MF off the map with how strong I am currently. And so I'm coming back to lane. I'm getting ready to hop on this MF. But since my W doesn't land, I don't hop on MF. I was actually expecting MF to keep auto-attacking the turret, but she just actually walks away. And then I'm looking at mid here, and I'm like, oh, is there a fight going on? I kind of want to be a part of this. I get ready with my ultimate. Boom! I really helped Tryndamere blow up that Soraka with my ultimate. And now we're just trying to finish off some more kills. I'm going in onto the Graves. But sadly, we're not able to kill him there. But then the Yasuo flashes forward onto my Lulu, and it's like, okay, buddy. That's interesting. But guys, look at this Akali. I mean, the Akali just... The Akali just smurfs him, man. Like, just completely. So, yeah, that was not good at all. But, yeah, so right after I died right there, I was pretty tilted, not gonna lie, guys. I was like, dude, this Akali is just so strong. Like, look at this. Oh my god. Like, the problem is like... And Fed Akali is a problem because we're playing Lulu, Ezreal, Ari. Like, we're squishy champions. We're definitely not tanky champions by any means. And plus, on top of that, I'm also losing my top tier to this MF when I'm 10 times stronger than her. So it just feels terrible. And yeah, I mean, but that Akali played that fight well. She was able to flash ult into the fight, and we had no escape. Right there, I completely comboed this MF, but there's actually we can't finish it off. Right here, I'm looking to get a kill, but look, I have to back off because of this ultimate. And then Akali ults me, and I just E flash out because Akali has R2. And as you can see, I'm getting ready to poke Akali. She actually R2 into wall. I'm not sure exactly what her goal was, but as you see, I'm just still poking her down and punishing her. But there's nothing that can really happen on that. Oh, look at this, guys. I W, dash, and just pop the Akali. The Akali comes back in, and boom, I just get the kill on Akali. So, yeah. If you look there, guys, I didn't auto-aim my dash. So, I threw out my W, and then I aimed my dash because I didn't want to accidentally dash over the wall and kill myself. So, that's why I aimed to dash myself and full comboed her. And, I mean, she basically died. So, that was really good. I don't know why she took the E back in onto the Ari. Like, I'm pretty sure she was out. I mean, I was going to take a chance and try to snipe her with my ultimate. Which I think I had a 50% chance of sniping her with my ultimate. Maybe 30% chance. But I felt like she was running in a straight line, so I think it would have been a high chance. But, yeah, she took it back, and I was able to get a kill. So now I'm feeling pretty good. As you see, I'm getting ready to buy my, like, start farming up and getting my components for Riftmaker. I'm coming to lane here and just farming it up. And yeah, so as an Ezreal, what do you want to be doing? Well, you want to be farming and just looking to poke the enemy and have perfect positioning. The only way you can really kill yourself with Ezreal is by mispositioning with your dash, with your blink. So if you see in these fights, I'm only going to be using the blink for two reasons, okay? To either dash away from the enemy, and if I'm dashing offensively, it's if I know I can kill the person and be safe, or at least I can poke the person and be safe. So right here, you can see the fight's pretty far in front of me, but I'm still not using my dash until that moment because the Graves looks pretty caught out, but my W didn't land and my E, my Q following up from my E just wasn't able to hit either. So the Graves was able to just dash out and live. And so right here, the Akali was trying to be a little cheesy and look for me here. As you see, I'm just trying to poke them. Like, Ezreal poke does a lot of damage. Like, look at that. Like, I'm just being annoying here. Boom. Getting ready to poke this MF too. Because I know their teammates aren't nearby. Look at this. Just watch how much poke I put right here. Boom. I don't know why Akali went in, but we just finished off the Akali. I get ready to use my E, but I know Yasuo's in that bush above me right here. He goes onto my Lulu, and then I had to flash off of him because I was scared of him knocking me up with his tornado, even though he did dash on me. And then we were able to get the pick on MF, and honestly, it's pretty good. I have 2k gold. I basically just want to shop at this point. But guess what my teammates do? They decide to start the dragon for some reason. Well, Yasuo was leashing it, and then my teammates decide to keep the leash, and now basically the enemy team gets the dragon. I ult because, like, I mean, I might as well, even though Yasuo has his blue wall up, because I mean, I'm just trying to hope for something lucky to happen. But yeah, now my Renekton dies and my Ahri dies, and it's like you guys are just so smart for that. Like, come on, that was horrible. And so right here, this Akali just has some balls right here. Like, I don't know what his plan was, but it was not looking good. And right here, I offensively dash onto Soraka, and we get the Soraka kill. So I don't. So first, I don't know what my Renekton and Ari were doing, and then secondly, I don't know what their Akali, Soraka, MF did right there. So my teammates threw, and then their teammates threw. And since I know Graves is alone here and Lulu's buffing me, I mean, I could basically bully this Graves as much as I want. But now that Yasuo's back up, I can't really do whatever I want here. And I have to run, and as you see, I let my Lulu kind of fend for herself here. I use my ward trying to see if I could get some poke down, but kind of not landing anything here. My Tryndamere just kind of kills himself here. And I was like, oh, okay. This Yasuo is so aggressively positioned, but there's like nothing we could do. I mean, as you see, I really want to dash on there, but he just wood walls my damage, and it's like, that's that. So I just back off. But I see them engaging, maybe potentially on the Ahri. And I just reset to start building my components still for the Riftmaker. Now I would say that I really like the Bork components compared to the Riftmaker components, because when you get the Riftmaker components, I mean, you're basically just a little bit tankier, and I mean, you obviously got some magic damage to your name, but the components don't feel that crazy. And as you can see, especially since I don't go Trinity here, like my attack speed's extremely low, because usually I'd be building my components for Bork, so I would have that recurved bow for attack speed, even though I'm going Iceborne Gauntlet. But with this build path, I'm not getting attack speed until very, very later, once I start building into the Bork. So right here, the Renekton is actually caught. He looks kind of caught here because he dashes forward without even getting his dash reset. And watch this, guys. I'm just poking them as they come into this tunnel. This Akali overextends, and then I'm getting ready to ult right here, and I'm just kiting, guys. Watch me kite. Watch me kite. I'm just taking it slow. I just stasis immediately, even though I got Lulu ulted, which maybe wasn't the smartest thing. Flash onto the Graves because I want to finish him off. And boom, boom. They're just gone. They're just gone just like that. I just kited them. I kited them beautifully. Used the Renekton as bait. The Renekton didn't even die, which honestly is pretty crazy, because I feel like that Renekton kind of misplayed. Like, he dashed forward, didn't even get. He doesn't even have a second dash, and he's basically kind of caught in that river. And but I guess their Akali just kind of entered away. And so I reset here, finally having enough gold for this Riftmaker. Getting excited that I have it. But that's why, guys, I'm telling you, I really think that you guys should go Trinity into Riftmaker, because if you like attack speed, then that's the way to go. But if you go this build path, then you're not going to have much attack speed for a very long time, which could feel pretty annoying. But I'm coming back to lane, getting ready to shove, and so Baron is very important. You want to make sure you end the game with Baron, because it's just so powerful. So I see Graves top. I see that there was 3 players bot, so that means 1 player is missing right now. And I'm like, you know what? Let me flank this Graves. Like, this Graves is completely caught. I'm going to W and then offensively flash onto him, but I missed the combo there. But then I just poke him over this wall. I overshoot my Ezreal ulti, but look how much damage I did to Soraka. That was disgusting. But I know that there's players here. Boom, Akali hops on me. Oh, guys, I'm just not going to talk. Look at this sequence. Ooh, look at the sidestep. Oh my god, I was clean with it, man. I was clean with it. Jesus, I think I deserved to die there, but I end up coming out on top, guys. I come out on top alive. I don't know how I did it. Riftmaker diff right there. But that was pretty crazy, guys. But yeah, man, give Ezreal Riftmaker a shot. Let me know what you guys think of it, because I think it's actually all right. It doesn't hurt to go, and it's definitely a situational item for sure. And I think Ezreal's in a decent spot in the meta right now too, so it's not even bad for you guys to go. But look how much damage I did compared to everyone else. Man. Anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!